MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The Metropolitans enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Joe Ross, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother Tyson Ross, who also is a pitcher. Joe Ross, quality mix, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings the goods, it could be a long night for the opposing team.
Now batting, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Michael Conforto.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's got 8 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good pitch there, as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's stolen 40 bases already this season, and I want to see if his speed comes to play in this one. He impacts a lot of games with his legs, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if he does that again here today.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
just getting started here in our nation's capital. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Buster Posey would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Eric Fetty gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping in, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's dead center for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nicholas Castellanos, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And now for Washington, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Ready with the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Trout giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. Nats leave a pair. Still no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Buster Posey.
First pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Starling Marte. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Posey aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be two. He's got it. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And that misses for ball 1. 264 is average entering play. A dozen home runs and 62 driven in. Now the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Digging in, Devin Travis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
So stepping in, Mitch Garver. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, pitcher, Joe Ross.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Ross. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
.30 pitch. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And here's Tyler Saladino. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Nationals leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Eric Fetty.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Eric Fetty. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Travis over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael.
Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Popped him up. Garver waits on it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Victor Robles digging in now. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Two 2-0 to the National center fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. Nick Castellanos now 1 for 1 after the single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter. Josh Donaldson reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Right, 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Mike Trout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First time up, he went down looking. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Robles. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready now, Buster Posey. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Corey Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And that one just missed outside. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And the 3-1. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Devin Travis, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. Popped high in the air. McNeil is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting,
Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver. He flew out in his last at-bat. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So coming to the plate, Joe Ross, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a ball as he pulled the bunt back. And the bunt stays on the 2-2 pitch, and he gets it down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Saladino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Dickerson, the runner at third. Garver over at second. Ross at first, 1 gone. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little low. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Victor Robles. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dealer, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Jose Torres. Answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Marte carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Good waste pitch. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400 plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples.
Jeff McNeil.
Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. McNeil is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you see this guy try and get nasty a little.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Line to the right side. Marte is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Scorched to third. McNeil loves it. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, Corey.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. McNeil is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Whit Merrifield will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 15, Whit Merrifield.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 9 homers and 36 RBIs. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Conforto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Soto is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Into the box now, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Missed with a slider. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Robles looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and that's home run number 48 on the year, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's a liner caught by Castellanos at third. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Archie Bradley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Devin Travis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up now, Mitch Garver. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, pitcher.
Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Matt Adams.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 6 home runs and 25 driven in. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Count 1 and 2.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Trevor Gott is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 26, Trevor Gott.
Here's Buster Posey now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Buster Posey.
Here comes the first pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Marte leads off first with one away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Saladino.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's taken for strike 1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Moving under it, Conforto. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 2 balls and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Juan Soto will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Conforto comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Paul Sewald takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Nicholas Castellanos will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. So far this season, Castellanos has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Sewald is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Ready with the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Goldschmidt calls for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Nationals leave 1. They're down 2-1. Andres Machado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59, Andres Machado.
So striding in, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Drilled to the right side. Travis fields it from deep in the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeff
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. T.J. Rivera will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Oh, look at Castellanos. Touché, sir. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up around the face. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Cannon Middleton enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 39, Cannon Middleton.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 0, Alex.
Striding in now for the Nats, Mitch Garver. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, pitcher.
Pedro Severino will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 34, Pedro Severino.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. After it is Marte. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Edgar Benitez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Matt Reynolds will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Base, number 19, Matt Reynolds.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Michael. Conforto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 36, Jorge Salinas.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 4 home runs, 27 driven in. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Mike Trout will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Eddie Romero, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Reynolds has a play. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
So striding forward now, Starling Marte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 3 runs already home here. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Marte stands at first with one out. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But the Mets strike for three, all coming courtesy of this three-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Mets 5 and the Nats 1. Jorge Salinas will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 36, Jorge.
And here's Tyler Sal in his last trip. Shohei Ohtani is into the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 16,
Chris Bassett enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
number 40, Chris Bassett.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Victor Robles. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. The 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3. The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Steven Matz enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. He's set, and the pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back easily. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Mets host road win number 40 on the year. Jose Torres earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Joe Ross pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for our